crystallization starts from a point, and the point add up to make lines. You see the lines is the very initial stage of a large crystal, and then the lines branch from the same line by points. Each point on that line will make another line. Look at this part right in the center of the picture. It was a line that start growing up, making small points projection, and each point will make a line perpendicular or oblique on the original line. Then it reaches that beautiful shape. The main reason for growing from points to lines to branching lines is that the crystal cannot grow unless there is enough cooling or heat removal. The best shape for removing the heat is points. A point can freeze quickly because the surface of the point is huge with respect to the volume of the point. Next to that is a line. The line also is a very perfect shape for losing heat. When water loses heat, the electrons or the atoms become less active and the bonding increases, so they form crystals. Every crystal have to start from points, lines, and the lines branch, but you will never see a crystal expanding uniformly as a volume or an area. That will never happen. Even if you try to make a crystal in a cup of water from any material, you still have to have a point, what you call it, the point of crystallization or the center of crystallization. And from that point you start to branching. So where do you get the concentric circles and the shapes like a tree will have? That when the crystal grows up very big and they push against each other, they start making merging together and making very solid structures. But every crystal have to start like this. Points, lines, and the lines keep branching until you get to the shape of the crystal. So here I'm turning the heat on. If you look at the middle of this part where the heat is coming, if the air is flowing, the crystals are melting into water. But when there is no heating, the crystals keep a perfect shape, the original shape of points, lines, and the lines keep branching. Can you ever see a block of ice crystal that has no lines? It will never happen until you get to have very huge congregation of crystals that push against each other. Well, in that case, you will not be able to identify the fine structure of a crystal.